In 1774, during the American Revolution, the First Continental Congress calls for a complete boycott of all British goods in response to the Coercive Acts, which the colonists call the Intolerable Acts. The acts are meant to punish the colony of Massachusetts for the Boston Tea Party. In 1944, as promised when he retreated from the islands early in World War II in 1942, U.S. General Douglas MacArthur famously returns to the Philippines, which had been under Japanese control for more than 2 years. In 1968, American Dick Fosbury, using his technique known as the Fosbury Flop, sets an Olympic record in the high jump in Mexico City. The technique is still used by high jumpers today. Up next is the answer to yesterday's quiz. In 1973, after 15 years of construction, Australia's iconic Sydney Opera House opens in a ceremony presided over by Britain's Queen Elizabeth II that features a fireworks show and a performance of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. Designed by Danish architect Jorn Utzon, the structure is considered one of the greatest works of architecture of the 20th century. In 2011, after 42 years in power, brutal Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi is killed by rebels. His overthrow is part of the Arab Spring pro-democracy protests and uprisings that began sweeping across the Middle East and North Africa 10 months earlier. And now, it's time for our Today in History quiz. During which war did Florence Nightingale begin her pioneering work in nursing? The 7 Years' War, the Crimean War, the First Boer War, or World War I? Think you know the answer? Drop your guesses in the comments below. Find out if you're right tomorrow on Today in History.